What's up, YouTube? Delco Does It recap video for week 2 in the NFL, our episode Wager Smart. Man, we got lit up a little bit there, John. I don't know.
Yeah, things didn't quite go as planned last week.
Pockets are feeling a little less heavy.
Yeah, we only hit 2 out of our 5 bets. And after week 1, 3, and 2, that puts us at 500 on the season, which is not profitable. So I'm not happy about that.
We don't want to be a wash. So.
No, I'm gonna write. Well, you're actually down a little bit of money because of the vig, and I don't like that at all. So I'm gonna write that ship in our week 3 picks video, or do my best to.
Which we'll have out for you shortly.
Yeah, the NFL.
We're actually going to shoot that right after this.
Yeah, so so to go over what happened in week 1, our Chiefs bet laying 8.5 against the Chargers. They just didn't play well. The Chiefs, I was just wrong about that pick.
Yeah.
They didn't play well at all. The
Chargers had their number.
Banged up on them. I mean, they unexpected look with Tyrod getting knocked out of the game by an accidental punctured lung.
By his own staff. I mean, that's pretty rare that would happen.
Yeah, but overall, the Chiefs the Chargers had the Chiefs down early, and they had to scramble to get back in it and win it. So they did not cover the 8.5 there. That was
sorry about that, guys.
Rough pick on my part. So moving on, the Steelers, man, up 2 touchdowns at the half against a backup quarterback.
With that defense.
And they find a way not to cover.
It's incredible.
It's just a rough beat. It's a bad beat. And then on top of it, at the end of the game, Connor rips off a long run, and you think, man, this guy might get in and steal it for us. He completely runs out of gas, comically runs out of gas at the end of the run, and gets tracked down by the cornerback so easily. It was such a tease. That's a bad beat in Pittsburgh. I mean, there's no reason that they should have let a beat-up, less talented Broncos team that with their backup quarterback get back in the game the way they did in the second half. That one hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
so
completely agree. I think that defense checked out and said, we got this team beat, and they just kind of let off the gas.
Yeah, I mean, they were lucky to hang on and win that game, honestly.
Yeah.
And the other one, another tough one to swallow down in Tampa. You have a 9.5 point cushion at the 2-minute warning. I just don't. We said you were going to see a lot of Leonard Fournette. Rob gave you that point last week. Well, we saw a little bit too much of Leonard Fournette because he ripped off that long touchdown run. When we still had a 6.5 point cushion, he gets in the end zone. And, at the end of the game, when you think Tampa's just going to hang on to the ball, run out the clock, and it's just, it's just a tough one. And
what are you going to do?
He gets it to go. It goes up a half point over the total because of that run. And again, the 9.5 point cushion headed into the final 2 minutes of the game, and 10 points get scored. It's just rough. That's the way the NFL goes.
These things happen. I mean,
and the positive thing is it's taking wild finishes to beat us. The picks I'm putting out there, I still like, and
they're the right picks. They're the right plays.
I would take them again. I would if I had to. It's taken wild finishes to beat us in 4 out of these 5 losses over the first 2 weeks. So that stuff tends to even itself out over the course of a season. So I'm hoping that we start benefiting from some of these wild finishes at some point because the law of averages. I just can. All I can do is make the right plays or what I feel like are the right plays.
Week 3 is going to be our week.
Yeah. So no excuses here, though. You know what? No excuses. They were losing picks. They were losing picks, and I need to do better. And I will. But on to the positive. The Packers. They went down 14-0 early, and I'm thinking, what is going on here? And then they just absolutely destroyed the Lions from that point on. That was a blowout winner, no problem. So Aaron Rodgers has been very profitable for me in the first 2 weeks. And then out in Seattle, honestly, I was not expecting that game to be as close as it was. They hung on by a thread there, getting that last-minute goal line stop.
Cam looked great.
They cover the 4 points. They win by 5. Russ and that offense just continue to get it done.
Very impressive.
Cam and the Patriots put up a big-time fight, and, But, thankfully they hung on, and, the week was it wasn't a good week, but it was not a total disaster. It's early in the season, and, 5-5 on the year right now, which is not ideal. I expect it to be much better, and I need to be much better, and I will.
Like you said, though, our record, it doesn't indicate the picks and the value that was there with the picks.
Yeah, I mean...
And you'll see that. We'll see that, and it's going to level out, like he said, throughout the year, and our pockets are going to get nice and fat.
I feel like 4 bad beats in week 1 and 2 is like, what are you going to do? You just gotta move on. You got to forget about it, have a short memory, and just...
It's 2020.
Yeah, going into week 3, continue to make quality picks, and eventually we're going to win in the long run. So I'm confident in that. I know what I can do.
Yep.
So,
we're going to stay tuned and ride it out with us.
Yeah, so...
We got your back.
We'll see you for our week 3 picks.
All right, guys. See you soon.
Later.